Hello, friends. My name is Jenny Disa, your host for this evening. I'm the senior manager at Aleph, a platform to promote the global perspective of education and career. This is a 98th Career Talk broadcasted live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every Friday, we aim to bring in valuable speaker to discuss the topic that is important to you and for your career. For the benefit of a new audience, let me quickly introduce Aleph. Aleph is an award winning edtech company, counseled over 23,000 students. We are top 10 study abroad consultants by Knowledge Review. Through us, you will have the option of 200 plus universities across 14 plus countries. We specialize in student scholarship. Up till now, we have distributed 23 crore scholarship to a student. So that's about it. Moving on today's topic, student traveling abroad, useful free tips. So we've come across a lot of interesting common questions that students are looking forward to know of before they are traveling. It's a sweet and sour and a very emotional time, and therefore, uh, with this topic, we bring up to you the very important and very commonly asked queries by the student. To discuss this exciting subject, we have with us an expert speaker. Let me do the honor of introducing him to you. Hi, Danish.
Hi Jenny.
Welcome to the session. Thank you so much. Danish Sheikh, Sales Manager for TMS Holidays. Danish holds a bachelor's degree in travel and tourism and also holds an ITA certified diploma from Montreal, Canada, and has a vast experience in travel and tourism industry working with TMS Holidays for past 4 years and has also worked for Hotel Hyatt and love playing football and traveling. So, welcome to the show once again, Danish. And moving on to today's topic, let me start quickly with the questions for you. Danish, I'm sure you have, lot of experiences with student coming to you in the process of booking their tickets, wanting to travel last moment, very much prior, you know. What are the most important points students need to keep in mind before they book their flight tickets?
First of all, thank you so much for the lovely introduction, Jenny. And yes, we do get a lot of queries from the student. And sorry to I forgot. Thank you for the lovely students who are watching this. It's a very helpful session for all of you. And as for the question that Jenny has asked, that what are the important points a student should keep in mind before traveling is that. Once they get their offer letters, they should check their passport before applying as well, that the passport should be valid for 6 months and more than 6 months, or else it can be a problem for them to travel abroad as a student. Also they should keep their documentation in line and everything, like the passport validity, the visa validity date. So there are a lot of documents that needs to be in line with that, and they need to keep in mind everything, that the documents should be properly arranged while traveling to abroad.
Okay. So the primary document apart from the ticket would be the valid passport. I'm sure that would also include the offer letter from the university that they are going to, and of course the accommodation and the local contact information if they could keep handy with themselves.
Yeah, like the passport should be valid for 6 months, and the important documentation would be like the documents that the travel documents that the university sends, the supporting document that they send, plus the offer letter from the universities that allow them to travel from their home country to the abroad.
Of course. And how early can a student book a flight? And what would be the benefit of booking the flight early or well before time?
There is no such time that you can say that how early a student should book, because nowadays I've seen that the students apply in a lot of universities. It does not, they don't stick to one of the universities that they are not particular to, that they apply in like five or six or maybe seven like universities. So it depends on that as well, because and tentatively, yes, as a TMS holidays we have done a lot of bookings way earlier, like 6 months, 3 months, like if it's in September intake or it's in May intake or Jan intake. So it can be different, like we can probably book 3 months early or 4 months or 5 months tentatively, because we need to keep in mind that if they are not going on those dates, then it should be refunded, because we don't want them to lose their money as well. So we also
Correct.
keep that in mind, and we advise them as per from where they are applying, like UK, US, or anywhere like Dubai, so Switzerland or England, anywhere like they would like to go. So as per that, we check everything, we check every details, we check the flight tickets and the policies of the cancellation and changeable everything. So we need to keep in mind everything, then we advise them to book it according to them. So we give a certain options to them, and then we ask them to that if we can book it, and that is on the basically tentative basis until unless they got the confirmation from the university.
Absolutely. So, student, there is no such restriction. However, it is very much uh, preferred that before you book the ticket, make sure that you look at the refund policies, date change policies, and cancellation policies. So do not lose on your expenses in case you have a delay in receiving your visa, or if there is date change of your arrival by the university. In any of the cases, we suggest you to please talk to TMS Holidays while you're booking the ticket and keep all this information in mind. So moving on to my next question, Danish, there are a lot of student wanting to inquire about extra baggages. I'm sure 30 kg or 25 kg is definitely not good enough, since parents want to send lot of eatables, and they shop a lot. They're excited to travel to their new journey. So how could you best help with the common the baggage?
So Jenny, apart from visa, the most important thing is baggage for students, I feel, because we get a lot of the most frequent question that has been asked by parents or the students is that how much is the baggage that is allowed, and what are the things that they can carry. So it depends on airline to airline that what they are booking. Like different airlines provides the baggage. Some allow excess baggage to students as well. However, so I'm sure, so from for a student the baggage is the most important thing, because they are moving their whole life in a bag from, like you can say, for example, India to to their university, from the hometown to there, shifting like a house from one place to another. So I guess the 23 kilos or 25 or maybe 30 kilos is not enough, because Indian parents sends a lot of love in the baggage, like eatables things like achar, papad, and chocolates, biscuits, and not all what it is. So it is just that we also do provide as a TMS Holidays extra baggage options to the students. However, the student needs to keep in mind that they should not they keep in mind the weight management. If the allowed is 30 kilos of baggage, that they need to keep in mind that they should not exceed those limits, because if they go they will get a surprise on the airport that they have an excess baggage, luggage, kilos, and everything. So each and every individual airlines have their own policies regarding the baggage, and they charge according to that. That can be vary. A piece of baggage can cost them extra, a piece of baggage that can cost them between 3,000 to 4,000 or 4,500. So I think that's a lot of money. And if you think that bag holds that much worth amount, then you should spend it, obviously. And if you know that you are carrying more than the limited amount, then you need to tell us before that, and we'll try to see if we can get a discount on that as well for you. So we just try each and every time just to give them a lot of trying to save money, because they are already spending so much and we don't want them to spend on baggage and everything. So yes, we do have a lot of options in that. So it will be differ like from airlines to airlines.
Okay, what is the maximum baggage that the student can get in terms of allowance seasonally, either to Europe or if they're going to US or Canada?
I guess that will be 40 kilos.
Mm-hmm.
40 to 43 kilos that is allowed in the seasonal. It depends on the ticket, that what kind of ticket. So there are different types of tickets also for the students, like a flexi ticket or a regular ticket or a baggage ticket. You also get an option with. So we also provide with those options. And if you want an extra baggage, you will be having a lot of baggages. So but you can tell us that I'll be weighing 30 kilos or 35 kilos of baggage will be there. So we can provide that option, and we can before traveling or before entering into the airport, we'll just make sure everything is prepared for you, so you don't need to go into enter the airport, and the cabin crew or the airport staff will tell you that you have an excess baggage and you need to pay a hefty amount over there. So
Hmm.
we make sure that we are preparing you for a smooth ride journey from your hometown until you reach to your destination.
Absolutely. So, Danish, my next question is, as your personal experience, who's traveled far and wide and frequent traveler, what free tips can you give to the student, in terms of how they could best prepare their baggage? Anything from you?
Yes, so there are different management. You can say, well, management baggages that you should not stuff randomly into your baggages, so that it can become very bloated. It should not feel bloated, because if you have something fragile that is on top, because you don't know how your baggage has been handled by in the background, by the staff of the airline. So you should keep the fragile things in between, like your clothes, or you should wrap it properly with the plastic, and the cover it up with the paper or the cardboard. So these are the things that you need. If something is important, then you need to keep it in between of like like a foam, or like that things. And if you have something which is valuable, you should not keep it on top near to your ziplock. You should keep it in very far away from your easily reach to it. And yeah, so you should keep it like that as well.
Absolutely. Understood. Danish, what is an immigration check? I mean, this is a common question. What do I do once I enter the airport? Where do I go? It's most of the time, 80% student are first time traveler. Some have definitely traveled. So, what information you can share?
Yeah, so as a first time traveler, I feel everyone get lost at the airport there, where they should go for the security check-in, and they should just like students, because they have a lot of luggage with them. So they try to just run from here and there, that they should not miss the flight, and they should reach on time for the security check and the immigration. So I'll say, as a TMS Holidays, we provide airport assistance as well. In that, will from the check-in to the airport to the security check, and after that, directly you have to need to go to immigrations department. And immigration, you don't need to get scared of. I think they will ask you several questions, and you should be very brief about it, that why are you traveling abroad, and what is the purpose of your travel. And your answers should justify like your actions, I must say. So it's like you should carry all the documents handy, so you, in case, if because those are government officials, so they will ask you those questions. So once you answer those questions, just if they ask them for the documents, like university admission letter, so you should provide them. They should justify your answers, and you'll be from then it will be a smooth journey for you.
Wonderful. So it's just a basic round of question about where you're going and what is the purpose of you traveling.
Yes, they will ask you what is the purpose of a traveler, in which city you are going, or the country you are traveling to, and why you are going, and do you have the documents, all the proper documents, allowed documents to enter into that country. Like for example, you have an admission letter, you have a travel support document that university sends to you. So I'm just trying to say is that whatever they ask, just try to answer it briefly. Do not keep it very long and explain them how things goes and everything. Just answer them briefly, and you should be having all the documents handy. So you should just provide them, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else.
Absolutely. You've touched upon a very good point about you're offering assistant to student a meet and greet service at the airport. And students who are, wanting this service, parents especially wanting this service for their kid, post their restriction of not entering the airport, TMS will come in and have a representative who will be there at the point of entry and guide the student to the check-in counter,
And
helping him
security check.
fill the
Security.
security check. Yeah.
Yes.
Danish. So, a student and parents who are watching this, you may avail this service from TMS Holiday, a very unique and a beautiful service, especially for parents, to stay worry free if my kid has boarded the flight, or, he's busy shopping at the duty free and missed the flight, or, taking a last seat at the near the parking gate and fallen off to sleep. I'm sure all this will be
Yeah,
taken care.
it happens a lot of time that the student can get lost at the airport, so we are just a helping hand to them because they are starting their journey. So we are, as a TMS holidays, we provide a helping hand for the meet and greet service. So our representative will check in, provide a check-in assistance at the airport until then the luggage happens. Then after that, a security check, and until the security check, our representative will be there. Then after that, he will there is only one thing remains, that is the immigration process. And to the immigration process, nobody is allowed to assist to anyone at that time, so we just guide them at that time that what they need to do after the security check. And from them, we have escorted a lot of students till now, and we have been very succeed in that, and it is a very great service because it makes sure to the parents very free to keep them parents worry free, that how like how the students going to face the immigration officers and all.
Absolutely. So, Danish, my next question would be about taking a direct flight and taking a via flight, a flight which travels from another destination to the main destination. What is the difference if the student take a via flight?
To answer to this, Jenny, so a direct flight is where you are traveling from point A to point B. For example, if you're going to London, so you are directly booking a flight, you are boarding a flight from Mumbai, and you are traveling to London. So, like you're getting on onto the plane at Mumbai airport, and you're getting off from the airplane directly at the London airport. This is what a direct flight calls. However, there are via flights that that can take you to your destination. For example, Mumbai, you're flying from Mumbai to London. However, you need to change your aircraft at Dubai. So you need to get down and need to change the aircraft at Dubai. That is called a via flight. So in the via flights, I'll share you an example basically. So like most probably the students and the parents, they research a lot about tickets and everything. So what they do is they don't understand the basic concept of via flights. Sometimes they book a via flights. For example, they book Mumbai to London from Dubai. So Dubai is the via point, then the layover point. So they don't have the experience how the via flight works. So they get down at the Dubai airport. They find out that they need to change the airport. Like there is a DWC airport apart from DXB airport, like Dubai airport. So from Dubai airport, you need to travel to DWC airport. Then DWC airport, you need to take a flight. But the main point missing in this is the transit visa. The problem is that they don't know about it, and they book to try to save some a few extra thousands, maybe like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 for anything. To save that, they book these flights and they don't know about the transit visa, and they miss that transit visa. They don't have any transit visa. Then DWC airport will not allow that person to board the flight from, because they don't have the visa to enter the DWC airport, and then they miss their flights. So these are
Absolutely, very important, point raised by Danish. So, audience who are watching this, please be noted in such cases. Connect with us in TMS while you're booking your flights, and know about, in case you're taking a via flight, would you need a visa, a transit, or exit visa that is required. So, Danish, continue with your your other point.
Yes. So it happens that we are Indians, right? We are bound to negotiate and try to save money, even if it's 100 rupees also. So however, for that 100 rupees, we lose a lot of money because of this reason. So there are a lot of things, that is why we are specialists in this field. We have like assisted a lot of like hundreds and thousands of students in this. Then how do they travel, how do they save money? So we provide a package, you can say a package from traveling from here to your destination without any problem, with the assistance, even if it's a via flight. Then even if you are getting on to the airport, so via flight is like you are there is a transfer visa that I have explained. So there is one thing that you need to get down from to the DXB airport, like Dubai airport. Then you don't need to change the airport, you just need to get down. Then you need to go to the airlines that we have booked the via flight from. Then you need to change the boarding point. Then again, there you don't need to go to the immigration, you just need to go to the security check again. Your luggage will automatically be transferred from one airline to another, you don't need to carry it also, because we make sure that happens, because a student can get lost at the via airport, like in Dubai as well, because he doesn't have any idea and he'll be roaming from here and there with the luggages. And it you know it that will be a panic situation for the student, and he will
Absolutely.
not have any contact with the parents or with anyone. So we make sure that we are in contact with them until and unless they reach their destination. So we provide everything, every assistance, like we call them that you have get down to the airport, just go to your boarding point, just take the boarding pass, and yeah, once your flight is announced, just go and board your plane. That's it. So we provide every each and every step assistance, you can say, that what is the next step that you need to take, what else you need to do, and what else you don't need to do. So basically groom all student on this traveling part, so how and what not to do. And then we tell them that's how it's done. Then most probably we have been very, we have a success rate of 99% that the students we have sent to abroad.
Absolutely. So, kind of a pre-departure briefing that is done by TMS Holidays, making sure that students have a very swift and worrisome journey to the destination. And a fun fact to add, student, in case you're traveling, most of the airport have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi, which I believe you can keep yourself the moment you are on any of the airports. You can connect and be in touch with TMS and your parents, yeah, as well.
Yeah,
So
there are free
that
Wi-Fi zones. I'm sorry to cut you in, Jenny. So there are free Wi-Fi zones. So we are in touch every time, even if it's a night in India, like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., whatever it is. So we are available for them at that time as well. It's not like we are sleeping. Our team works
absolutely,
very hard for it, because we understand that a newbie can be land up in a lot of trouble over in at the airport. So we make sure that even if it's 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the night, then we are there for them online on the WhatsApp until and unless they have a very swift journey.
absolutely, absolutely. So, audience, whoever is watching, uh, DMS is just not a travel agent, but a personalized, partner, ticketing and a travel partner for your trip to your destination. Danish, moving on to my next question. Uh, what in case student baggage is missed, or it's left to the another, the first point of departure? What do they do in such cases?
Very good point, Jenny. In case of the baggage, that if it's lost or if they miss, so I suggest every student that they should take insurance. An insurance that people say no, it will be a sweep. Like it's a very branded airline. It's a very big airline, so it will not happen. And so it's a human error. It can happen anytime, because we have seen a lot of cases. So we always suggest that a student should take insurance while traveling. So in case if the baggage is lost or missing, so they can claim the insurance, and they can get that much amount or the baggage. If you have the insurance, the airline also try to find a way to provide you with the alternate option, or with the option that where your baggage is missing. So once you have the insurance, that you have opted for a services that they would not that after the complaint, when you go ahead and complain that my baggage is missing, so they will initiatively they will try to find the luggage, because you have opted for an insurance, because they know if they don't find your baggage, then they need to pay that much amount. So in order to
Absolutely.
save that amount, they will try to find your baggage. So it's a security for the students. And we also try to suggest students that they should take up the security, take the insurance. If something happens, then we don't need to worry about it. We will get the money back, or we will get the baggage back. That is for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I suppose the insurance cost you a nominal fee of, or travel, it's a very nominal charges, but it saves you a lot of headache and expense in case you ever lose your baggage. And
Yes.
therefore, this is one of the useful tips that student can, do count on from
So
TMS. Yeah.
just one point in this missing baggage thing is that they try to trace your baggage with the boarding pass that you have. If you will travel, there will be a tag that will be attached to your baggage. So once you go ahead and complain, they will take up the boarding pass and they try to find it where, like, track it where this luggage has been missing. So it might take a little, like 2 days or 3 days to they will send you the baggage at your place. They will ask you to write down the address where, hostel, or the place that you're staying in London or anywhere. So they will try to send it to directly at your place.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Danish, for this important information. So please do keep your boarding pass with yourself. Do not lose it. Even if you're out of the airport, keep it with you till you get your things back. So, Danish, my second last question to you. All the things are pretty much, coming back to normal from, the COVID restriction. What precautions are being taken on currently, with the airlines or the airport by, commonly that you see?
Yes, so this has become a very general question nowadays since the COVID
Right.
has happened. Like, what are the restrictions that the country have? What are the restrictions or the guidelines that they are following? So I will say, just for the precaution, everyone, before traveling, they should take up their 2 doses that which has been allowed by the government or provided by the government. They should take up those 2 doses, and they should take up those doses before traveling abroad, like, most probably, just for the safety reasons, minimum 15 days ahead of your travel. So if you have the time, then go ahead and take up your 2 doses before traveling abroad, before 15 days, that should be completed. And as such, so country to country, it depends what are the COVID restrictions and the rules and regulations. It changes like every day. So every day it can be different today and it can be different tomorrow. So yes, we if there is a new rules and regulation comes in, that we also notify our students that you need to take care of this, that the new regulation has been in place by the country or by the airline. Then we just guide them through how it goes. So that's how it goes with the COVID
Absolutely.
process.
So, audience, TMS is your travel buddy, and with the dynamic changes in the travel rules and restriction, they would be the best people who would help you with the updated information before you travel. So keep in touch with them, and therefore they'll update you with more information if there are any changes that has happened. Else, you can have your COVID certificate in place before you travel. So, Danish, moving on to my last question, what are the other services student can avail from TMS holidays?
Yes, so I think TMS Holidays deals in a vast variety of products that we provide. For example, we provide visas, we provide customized packages, we provide tickets at the discounted rate. For example, for the parents that who would like to in the summer vacations to abroad for to meet their students or meet the kids, or they would like to escort their kids along with them traveling, with the luggage and everything, to try to get settled the kids in the hostel or in the abroad country. So we provide, every time we have discounted rates for them available, as well as we have a 365-day discounted rate with the airlines, that we have a tie-up with a lot of airlines, where we provide visas assistance. We provide the tickets a very discounted rates, without any hassle. You don't need to go anywhere. You just need to message TMS Holidays, and you will get your ticket handy within few minutes, I will say. And yes, we try to save your money. We try to make your travel hassle free. Also, apart from that, we try to make customized packages for you as per your needs and as per your budget. So if you would like to, if you are going for a honeymoon or a family trip or anywhere in India or abroad, you just need to message us that you want to go for a certain destination, and you have a budget of 50,000, for example, or lakh rupees or something. We'll make a trip according to your pace. We'll say it, if you are very young, then we'll try to make it, as per the pace, that how it goes. And it is not like that you will travel according to us, but we try to make a packages that is according to your lifestyle, I would say.
Absolutely. So it's just not ticketing services, but they also make customized packages. They also help you apply for visa in case you're traveling. Your parents
Yes.
need to travel to meet you during your summer break, and
With sorry, just one point, with airport transfers as well.
with airport
Or
transfer.
even, yeah, or in India it can be, if you want to travel like with the car, there are a lot of families that who would like to travel with a car. They want a chauffeur driven car, that they would like to explore the places in India. So we provide that service as well.
Absolutely. So, with this, I'm sure, student, you have received more clarity in terms of traveling, in terms of what documentation. I'm sure the information about baggages and documents to carry has been very useful to you. And of course, TMS is our travel buddy. They offer the best services and maximum discount, and go out of the way to help you get maximum benefit before you travel on your ticket and traveling, so you save on your cost and make your travel easy and worrisome. So thank you so much, Danish, for making your time today. And thank you all for joining me today. If any of our listeners seek further information, please feel free to connect us on our helpline number 9987099890, or visit our website alif.in. Experienced counselor will be happy to assist you instantly. My name is Jenny Bisa, signing off with a promise to come back again on scheduled Friday with another interesting topic and some amazingly talented speaker enlightening on the subject that matters to you the most. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.